Hello gamers, and welcome to, I believe this is episode 20 of the Adventures of a Max Main. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, at the end of episode 19, I alluded to spending some time in Relica, which is pretty much where we are going to be staying. I want to finish the collection log for the Duke Succulus. All I need is Eye of the Duke and the Magus Vestige, so that is going to be the first major order of business. We're also going to go over to the Money Dragon Vorkath, where I basically need to complete the entire log, but everything there is extremely rare, so we're just going there for some GP. I also want to spend quite a bit of time at the Phantom Muspa, in which I am looking mostly for the icons. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I want the icons so that I can make like the Blood Scepter and the Shadow Scepter and that type of stuff. So I'm gonna get 4 at the very least to make all 4 of them. I don't think 2 of them are necessary or useful at all, but I just kind of want to have all of them and have all of them. But I have already started the grind a little bit. I'm not going to show you guys the log as there is already some spoilers somehow. I've done a little bit of KC at Duke, so you will see that here in about 15 seconds. And then we're going to move on to some Vorkath. I'm actually doing that right now because I'm tilted at the Duke. But either way, we're going to knock out those 2 for a little bit. And then when we can afford to get a Twisted Bow, we will go and T-bow only the Money Slug, so that I don't have to learn how to really do it. Dude, I was not prepared for this at all. This is literally my first kill back here. What? My second pet at 241? Huh? I've only done about 100 KC at Duke so far, but we're already over here at Vorkath because I died to bad RNG. Not even bad RNG, just terrible RNG. And I lost about 2 mil in loot, including 7 Dragon Plate Legs. So we're here at the Money Dragon already. As you can see in the chat box behind this mithril chat, I have at 495 KC now. I think I started about 240 something, 245, 247, something like that. So about 250 KC in, but I need a break. This is absolutely horrible. So I've done a little bit of Muspa, I've done a little bit of Vorkath this video, so there's one more boss that I wanted to visit in this video, and it is the one that drops the Venator Shard, the Money Slug, Phantom Muspa. Muspa gear has been acquired. This will definitely be changing over the next however many kills we are doing, because I only have 1 kill here, that is from the boss. So I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I've been able to afford pretty much max gear, and that's gonna make this way easier, but I'm still probably dying. Holy crap, that is lucky. 10 KC for a Venator Shard, no frickin' way. That is wild. 14 mil, holy. Okay, I didn't realize that kill was that fast. Holy crap, that's the speed chaser? I don't know what the speed runner is, but 159 just a T-bow? Holy hell. What is that? Is that the perfect one? The walk straight pick 2? I think that's perfect Muspa at 20 KC. How did I do that? I'm still stuck here. I may or may not have just died. I keep dying to the ground slam attack at the beginning of like the prayer phase or whatever the hell it's called. But I think the kill before that, I got my very first frozen cash with which I think is a 1 in 25. Extremely unlucky on that, but I've already got a Venator Shard, so I'm not complaining in the slightest. Dude, there is no freaking way I just got another Venator Shard at 52. I'm not even at the rate for 1 and I have my second. I'm half of the rate for 1. What? Dude. Are you... Huh? What? 3? Holy crap, the ancient icon exists. 5 times the drop rate. This is the only reason that I was here. It took me this long. Holy, thank goodness. Hang on a second. I waited 254 kills for my first ancient icon, and then I get a back-to-back? What the hell is that? Originally, I was going to stay at the Phantom Muspa until I got all 4 of the icons for the courts to go on the scepters, the staves, whatever. But considering I'm 5 times rate, I should have had 5 of these by now, and I only have 2. So I'm just going to make the 2 that are useful. The other 2 are literally not useful whatsoever, and I've never made one of these before, so how the hell do I do this? Okay, so apparently I need to talk to Iblis about this. Apparently he needs to actually make all of them, which is slightly annoying, but that's okay. So the 2 scepters are now made. I should be able to just put these quartz into there. Nice, there's the ice one done, and the blood one done. I will make the other 2 eventually, but for now, these are the only 2 that are even useful in the slightest, so we're just gonna move on to something else. I really need to go back to Duke, but I really don't want to because that guy is really boring, so I think this is the point where we're just going to call it a day. I haven't been playing very much RuneScape over the past couple months, and it probably shows, but over the past couple months we've made about 90 mil. We have a few Ranar seeds as well, but I am actively farming Ranar, so I just added them to my stack. This is how many clues we got, not a lot, but I'm really excited to open these masters. So before we get to the clues, I'm going to sell everything, obviously open the frozen caches, and we'll see how much money we make from all of this. Alright, everything is sold. We have somewhere in the vicinity of 90 mil, and I got another ancient icon from the frozen caches, which is a little bit of a slap in the face considering how dry I went on the drops themselves. But I'm pretty happy with 90 mil. It's a little bit lower than what was projected, which is totally fine, but now we got some clue scrolls to open. Let's see how this goes. Clue scrolls is done. It looks like, based on the loot tracker, we got just over 4 mil from all of the clues, which the master clues being pretty much all of it. The hards and mediums gave us exactly what we expected, which is going to put our total around 93 to 94 mil, which I'm pretty okay with. Now that it's all said and done, we ended up with 93.8 mil basically, and we're going to move on to something else. I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what that something else is for the next episode. I think I'm going to spend some time in Prifddinas, but you guys will see when the next video goes live. We'll see you then.